welcome back to That's Whack.
The show where we talk about everything that's whack.
I'm so glad to be here, and I am once again asking y'all to check out Newsly.
Oh my god, what the poop is Newsly? Do you know what it is?
Kinda. I think you should explain it.
Can I explain? Okay, cool. So Newsly is an audio app for iOS and Android devices. It picks up web articles about the most trending topics on the web at any given moment, and it reads them to you in a natural human voice.
Yo, so for the first time in history of the internet, the web becomes listenable.
What?
So you can browse articles from topics you choose and start playing.
Really?
Stop scrolling, start listening.
And they have podcasts as well. Explore trending podcasts from over 40 countries. Our podcast, That's Whack, is also on there.
So I don't know what more you need to hear. Go check out Newsly and download and use it for free from newsly.me or from the link in the description below, and use our promo code WACK2021, and that will also be in the description, and receive a 1 month free premium subscription. Did I say it's going to be in the subscription?
Yeah, it's going to be in the description.
But you get a free 1 month premium subscription. So go check them out, and let's start this shit, because we are getting into it today,
Because
y'all.
I'm getting really hangry.
Okay, so in last episode, Sim was saying how she thinks that she's able to tell the difference between Arby's and Jack in the Box.
I think Jack in the Box fries are better than Arby's.
So we're going to put it to test, and I have a bowl of Jack in the Box curly fries and a bowl of Arby's curly fries.
But you won't tell me which one's which.
And I put them in bowls so you can't tell which one's which. So Sim here.
And he's just been having me like stare at them and smell them.
Yep. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put it to the test and see if she can try and...
Well, we'll see which one I like more, because I claim to like Jack in the Box more.
So go ahead.
We'll see. Do you know which one's which? Because you just mixed them up.
I know.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead, try, see which one you like.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
Here, I might as well eat one too.
Hold on. I gotta eat another one.
They're a little cold now, but still delish.
Potatoes are good anyway.
All right, so that was bowl number 1. What do you think?
Delicious.
All right, bowl number 2.
That's Jack.
Which bowl is Jack?
This one.
This bowl. She's saying it's bowl number 1 is Jack in the Box, and bowl number 2 is
Arby's.
Arby's? You're going to be incorrect. She's incorrect. She chose Arby's.
That tastes like more seasoning. I always feel like Jack in the Box has more seasoning on theirs.
Girl, I told you, Arby's curly fries are better. This is amazing. It's like a little ASMR segment. Like, now we have to stop eating these fries. But
we're definitely not going to stop eating French fries.
I mean, I was trying to tell her, though. I was like, Arby's is better. Arby's has the seasoning.
I always feel like, it was so funny, because like after last week, I was like, bro, I'm going to go to Jack in the Box and Arby's and get fries. And like, try to make it better, you know? I was like, I'm going to definitely get it correct. But I was like, no, I want it to be natural and stuff. And usually when I have like a cheat meal, I go to Chick-fil-A and like splurge and like be bougie. Or like I get Taco Bell, which is, you know, no potatoes really there.
Taco Bell.
We die for Taco Bell.
I will literally have my asshole explode over and over again so that I can continue to eat Taco Bell.
Absolutely. But so yeah. And then today I like forgot about it, and then he FaceTimed me and he was like, are you ready? And I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited.
Oh yeah. I was actually really excited, and I honestly didn't think I was going to go through with it, but I was like, we're here, our first video podcast. So everyone who's been listening on Spotify or Apple, go check this out on YouTube, because we're there now.
Yeah, we made a YouTube video, like YouTube channel. So we're gonna start uploading videos to it.
Yeah, we're doing it all. Like you said, we're always improving. We got the new cover art, which was cool as shit. Like, super cool. It still has the essence of the last one, I think. Like, it's still...
It has a lot more, like...
It's just
more... It's more in your face now. Like,
more oomphed.
Hell yeah.
The other one just looked like we threw it together. This one, I put some time into it, and honestly, I just found a really good website to use. But we're making improvements here, yo. You know, we are stepping it up, and this is just the beginning. Sitting here eating curly fries, delish.
On a Wednesday afternoon.
Yep.
Is it considered evening time now?
Well, technically it's 6 o'clock, so I would say. All right. So we had that out of the way. Did you see that Lil Uzi Vert got his diamond ripped out of his head?
No.
Yeah, so I saw apparently he was out Rolling Loud, and when he decided to crowd surf, a fan ripped it out of his forehead.
Oh my god, that must have pained so bad.
Oh, I could only imagine. First of all, they said it was so dangerous for him to put this diamond in his head, and then for it to just be ripped out. He's got oh, excuse me.
You're good.
I choked. But he got a barbell piercing in place of the diamond, and he seemed like he's honestly been a good sport. Oh, I just totally kicked my dog in the face. He seems like he's being a good sport about it. So, I mean, good kudos to him. I'm glad he's not mad about it.
Bro, I'd be fucking pissed if it's a fucking diamond.
It was $24 million.
Yeah, but I'd be fucking pissed.
Since 2017.
I'd be pissed as fuck. I'd be like, well, one, I wouldn't be dumb as fuck to fucking crowd surf with the fucking diamond on me. Dumbass.
Dude, I'm not saying I would, but who wouldn't try to rip out a $24 million diamond and get away with it?
Would. I'd say
especially
right now.
When the artist is in the crowd, can't really see shit, can't really make anyone's face. Fuck yeah, rip that shit right out of his fucking forehead and then run off.
I wouldn't care about anything. I'm
you rich after that,
You're
bitch.
rich. You can go get plastic surgery, get that shit fixed. If I rip something that I need to get cosmetic procedures done with.
One thing I've always kind of been curious though is people go on these huge heists or I guess it's just really movies, but they steal all these diamonds and shit. And then, how do they get rid of them? They have this, the most, famous necklace in the world. And then they're we're going to steal it and sell it. And it's
some people just the
well, you're going to
adrenaline
sell
high.
it and immediately get caught. I mean, who they selling it to?
You can also melt it down and stuff, too, you know?
Yeah. I guess.
So it's not actually the necklace anymore. It's just the value of the gold or whatever it is, you know? And sell that and pawn that off.
Mm-hmm. I get that. But I mean, damn, it must have hurt like hell to go and get that diamond ripped out of his forehead because that thing was huge. I mean, goddamn, it literally looked like one of the infinity stones just in his fucking head.
Dude, he's stupid for doing that one, but...
In other news,
you're talking about Britney, bitch.
Free Britney. This is definitely a Free Britney channel, but apparently we are getting closer and closer and closer to it as time comes on. Jamie Spears files petition to end conservatorship. Conservatorship. What I say? Conservation. Conservatorship.
It's a conservatorship that her dad's her conservator or whatever. Anyways.
You do not need an overview. Everyone knows what Free Britney is. If you don't know what Free Britney is...
then stop living under a rock.
Then know what Free Britney is. But...
Sorry, soda break.
Ooh. Delish.
We can't even agree on our soda brands. He's a Pepsi man and I'm a Coke girl.
Not even. It was just the store had cherry Pepsi and they didn't have cherry Coke. And I love cherry flavored cola.
I don't.
I love just artificial cherry. Artificial cherry is amazing.
No.
Real cherries are amazing.
Back to Britney.
Yeah. Jamie, I honestly think...
I don't like Jamie Lynn Spears. She's an idiot. She's dumb. She's stupid. I don't like her.
Well, we're talking about her dad.
Well, I understand that, but I also don't like either Jamie. I don't like either one of them. Jamie Lynn Spears is only trying to petition to end the conservatorship because now she's gotten so much shit since that whole Free Britney thing came out on Hulu.
No, yeah, definitely.
Other than that, she didn't care before. She was living her own blissful life trying to become a wannabe country singer.
Well, I had heard somewhere that apparently she had tweeted or said somewhere in an article that she was always supporting Britney and she was just supporting Britney as her sister, and just because it wasn't how like the public wanted doesn't mean that she wasn't there for her sister. But I mean, like she could say that and then not do anything. Like who knows?
Wasn't. Her sister had stated that like she had asked, "Can you then be the person that takes over my conservatorship so at least I can have like my own like will, like free will and stuff of doing what I want to fucking do without having," because she didn't want her dad to be a part of it at all. And Jamie Lynn Spears was like, "No." She's like, "You don't have to do anything." She's like, "I just need someone to legally be on the paperwork." Like she's like, you know. So it's like, yeah. I don't know. I just don't like either Jamie. I think that Jamie Lynn Spears only does everything that she does for fame. Like, if you look at videos and stuff, and even just, like, I don't know. Britney, that whole, like, Hulu thing, the New York's, like, top 10, whatever, that they did on Hulu, and I watched it, the whole Free Britney movement and stuff. Like, she talked about how she had reached out, and, like, Jamie Lynn Spears would always just be like, "Oh, she's busy. And I get it. Like, you have family, you have kids, you have whatever. But then Britney would always talk about the fact that, like, I was always there for my sister. Like, if she was bullied on, like, the set of Zoe 101, like, I was there to help her, like, navigate it and try to be a good big sister. I took her under my wing, all this stuff. And it's like, now she has this fame. Rightfully so. She has it only because of Britney. She does not, like, Jamie Lynn Spears would not be anything without Britney Spears. Like, there's no way she would have gotten the Zoe 101 thing. None of that.
Definitely. I just think we haven't even gotten into this topic and we're already completely derailed from the topic.
I know.
So let's bring it back into this topic, and
I
then
just hate Jamie Lynn Spears.
We can get there because we're not talking about Jamie Lynn Spears. No one gives a fuck about her. Right now, we're dealing with Britney Spears' father, Jamie Spears, because he's become literally the one of the most hated men in America. And so yesterday, he files to end the conservatorship. But what I thought was super weird, and it's just to like save face, he had said like again and again that he wanted he just wanted what was best for his daughter, and and that like documentary that you were talking about, like
he wasn't even in it. There's like quotes of him saying that.
Yeah,
which I was like, bro,
of course he's not gonna be in it, dude.
Well, I mean, but they said that they tried to get him on it. They literally said that. They were like, dude, but he was like not available.
Like, one, because like that's gonna make great show, but he's not going to do it. Like, if he's smart, he's not going to, at least. But so in the documentary, it says that if Miss Spears wants to terminate the conservatorship and believes that she can handle her own life, Mr. Spears believes that she should get the chance, which is like sus, because like, why hasn't he ever said that before? And 13 years, like, obviously you don't care, because that should not have lasted 13 years. Yeah,
you should not, especially if your fucking daughter is, like, literally, they had, like, the recordings of her in, like, the courthouse and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And she's literally saying, she was, like, she talked about, even openly and publicly, she had talked about it, that her dad really was only around a lot of the times because of the money in her career. Like, a lot of the times when she wanted to take a break and be a kid and stuff, he was like, no, because he banked on her to bring in a lot of the bread. And so that was the one thing that she had stated, that she was open to the conservatorship. Anyone but her dad did, because she didn't want him to have any control over her money, because that's all he ever looked at was money.
That is one thing. That's a good point that you brought up there, is that it's not like she was like against this the conservatorship at the beginning, but now that it's just been used to just like abuse Britney, like, dude, you fucked up. Like, if anything, he should have been grateful that like maybe he got paid all the fuck ton of money that he got paid for the short amount of time, and then if he would have went about it correctly and maybe like given her more like leniency or like worked with her, who knows, he probably would have still been on her payroll, but just like she would have had a fucking life, and she probably would have made fuck ton more money and gave him a fuck ton more money.
That's what I'm saying.
But like, he fucked up so much, and I'm just like,
she retaliated like a teenager retaliating just against her parents, like rebelling against her parents because they're being so fucking strict. And it's like, I don't know, it's just dumb that even like the fucking judge who signed off on it, like, allowed that. Like, if someone's willfully going into something that you think is going to be good for them, and you're like, okay, cool, whatever, I don't need it, but I'll do it for you, and I'll appease you, I'll get this whole conservatorship, whatever, you guys are like worried that I can't take care of my own, like, bills, whatever stuff. Doesn't matter. Anybody. It can be a fucking rando. She didn't even care. She was like, anybody on this fucking planet except my dad. And you still choose her dad. Wouldn't you think, like, wouldn't that make, like, fucking your brain kind of turn a little bit and the screws in your brain turn and be like, maybe there's something in that relationship that isn't healthy.
Well, you know what's weird is that he reports that there's no justification for his removal and he's only worked for her best interest for the whole entire 13 years.
But he now wants to do it too. Yeah, but even now, he had the right to say, like, when she filed the appeals and stuff, like, I want to get this conservatorship over with. He was the one who kept stating she's not ready to handle her finances by herself.
She hasn't filed.
No, I know, but I'm saying is, like, before, when she would go into court and she would ask, she'd be like, is it okay if we can end this? And we'd, like, whatever. He would tell his lawyers, basically, and say, like, she's not in the right state of mind to be able to take care of her finances right now. So now it's just because the public fucking hates him.
Well, this is the first time she's gone to court for it. She hasn't gone to court for it in the past.
She hasn't gone to court, but her lawyers have been trying to get this thing fucking settled. It's been 13 years. This is the first time that she's been able to go into court herself. Dude,
you know that the lawyers that she had were appointed by Jamie Spears until, like, just last year or so. Like,
well, nobody's been working. They were saying something about she had a team that had been trying to, like, get everything going and, like, kept trying to get these appeals going and stuff like that. And he kept coming out with documents saying, like, she's not in the right state of mind to take care of her finances or do all that stuff.
I would have to look into that, but from what I know is no.
I know this is the first time that there's been any buzz to actually go into a courtroom, but before it was like talking back and forth with the judge who signed off on her conservatorship.
Well, that was still the whole like Free Britney movement time, but no, and at that point she didn't even have her own lawyer. Like that's the thing is this whole entire time she hasn't been able to hire anyone privately. She hasn't been able to everything has been through her dad. Well, she doesn't get to pick her own lawyer. She doesn't get to pick her own doctor. She doesn't get to do shit. Like, I mean, shit. The girl's on birth control and she doesn't want to be.
She's been trying to have a kid. And they, like, literally won't let her take her IUD out.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? It's not even like it's a pill where you can be like, oh, just stop fucking taking it. No, he literally made her get an IUD.
Well, yeah, and that's what I'm saying is, so, like, you really think that she had lawyers, like, working for her to, like, help her out? Not until, like...
No, I thought that there was someone that was part of, like,
Britney?
Her old team, like, that girl who used to travel with her or whatever, that had gotten a lawyer that was trying to talk to the judge and say, like, hey, like, she's of sound mind, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Like, why can't she not be, like, or why can't we appoint the conservatorship to somebody else? I thought there was something in that, like, whole article on Hulu that was about that, where it wasn't necessarily her lawyer. You could be right on that part, but it was, like, the girl who, basically, that elderly woman who basically, like, traveled with Britney all the time when she was younger in her teens.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, she's been, she was like appointed as, yeah, okay, I know who you're talking about. Well, cool. She apparently has done her dirty too. Oh. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. So that went right, but apparently Britney doesn't like that bitch either, and she's let the power go to her head too. Damn. But like Britney didn't even know that she could file herself to end the conservatorship, which I'm like, obviously some sketchy ass shit has been done and things have been like hidden from her for a reason. Like, how can you not know that? I mean, I don't know that, but I'm not a part of this. Like, if I was a part of this and wanted out, I would find every way to. So, like,
but is it like how restrictive are? She's not allowed to have her phone because all the videos that she posts, she's not actually holding her phone.
That's why I'm curious, because I'm like, if it was me, I would be checking the web. I'd be like looking everywhere, and I feel like that'd be easy information to go find. But she's like now figuring this out. So like, how restrictive is she inside of her home? And all those posts on Instagram are definitely not her. They're fake as fuck. Like, and they're all the same posts, just over and over and over and over and over again.
She's never holding her phone. It's always like she's looking up into like a security camera or some shit. Like, it's super creepy. Well, I don't know.
She is mostly dancing in most of them. So like, I don't know. Maybe it's on like a tripod. She's just
standing.
It's just weird. And the fact that, like, Britney paid her dad $16,000 a month for, like, 12 years for this, for everything. Where I had read somewhere that, like, totaling everything, like legal fees, security, all this other shit. Like, she's paid him like $5 million.
And you know the thing is that, like, everything that he has, like lawyers, healthcare, all that shit, Mans uses his daughter's fucking bills. Like, or not bills, her money. Like, so all the lawyers he used and stuff during this whole, like, trial and everything, like, trying to file for the conservatorship, all this different shit. And even now, like, she's basically using double the money. She's using money from, like, she's using money from her, like, her account to help herself, but also that money is being used to fund her dad, his lawyers, because he gets to control her money. He can use it for whatever he wants to use it for, technically.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, like, there's, like, legal ways, like, you know.
No,
but,
she has no control over any of her
so
money.
She's paying to fight herself.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I'm just saying, this is a big win. Like, he's willing to, like, step down. Like, that's fucking sick. I don't know if it'll mean, like, they're just gonna end it or if they're just gonna appoint somebody else. Hopefully they just end this shit. Like, what is she? How old is Britney? Like, 40-something, almost 50?
Yeah.
Like, the bitch can handle her shit on her own. Like, let her be a grown-ass woman and do whatever the fuck she wants. Like, why is it any of our business?
Exactly, bro.
Like, literally, all of this shit happened in 2008. Like, you can't tell me you're the same person you were in 2008. Nobody was. Shit, I was 9. Like, of course. Like, everybody grows so much. So I'm like, really? Like, come on. Give her a chance. Like, poor Britney. I was scared for her for a moment. For a little bit there. Like, genuinely worried.
Bro, same. I fucked up those fries, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was literally just about to tell you need to stop because at this point the chewing's annoying and I can hear it all.
So sorry. I was so hungry. He made me wait since like 4. It's 6.
What do you mean? Was it really that long?
Yes, I got here at 3:30.
Oh, well, we went to the store. We did a whole bunch of other stuff. But yeah.
And then we had to set up because we wanted to do the video and stuff.
Yes, the new video setup.
So, I ain't heavy man. But I also like to
This is very different,
lunch.
though, let me tell you, because we're so used to just sitting and talking and, like, kind of at each other. We're now, like,
talking to, like,
even Sim, I'm trying to, like,
yeah.
casually tell her, like, don't talk at me because, one, like, these are not, like, the best mics, but they're good. And so, like, if you're not kind of, like, talking at it, it sounds very echoey. And so she keeps turning her head, and then it sounds echoed as fuck. And I'm like, no, talk to the camera that's in front of us.
I know, but it's so weird. Because I'm used to, like, holding the mic. So then, like, when I turn my head, like, yeah, it's terrible. Anywho, next topic. Kylie motherfucking Jenner is preggers again. Cody has a little bit of, like, a tea about the fact that the way she...
No, I think it's cool. Like,
he loves it, but...
Good for you. You're pregnant again. That's awesome. Like, it's cool, too, that she was able to get back with Travis and then have another baby with him because it's just, like, the same baby daddy, and then it's, like, one whole family and everyone...
I was kind of thinking about
it's just, like, together. But honestly, I'm just, like... First, I get keeping, like, pregnancies a secret for, you know, one, especially being a celebrity... And, like, wanting to have your space. And then also, like, the beginning, making sure that, like, you get past all, like, the health risks. And then, like, you're pregnant, you know? But, man, like, this bitch hid her whole entire first pregnancy with Stormy and then made it this, like, ooh. Ooh, I'm gonna have to make that super quiet. Like, sorry, everyone wearing headphones. Ooh, I choked there.
You choked on, like, air.
Ooh. But, like, she made, like, such a big deal with Stormy and, like, made it this, like, huge production, right? And it was cool. Like, it was like, oh, my God, Kylie's pregnant. And then she went and did the same thing for the second kid. And I'm just like, being a second child, and I'm like, you being a second child as well, you can relate. Like, nobody cares about the second kid. Like, after you've had your first, it's like, okay, cool. Like, how many more are you going to pop out?
Yes,
like,
and no.
And so I'm just like, man, she could have just been like, either not said anything until the kid's here, which I feel like that would have been like
I'm pretty sure the
better
kid's pretty much just going to be here now. That's what's
going to happen. Well, I watched the video, and her video, I mean, she was like, she wasn't pregnant, like, at all. Like, She didn't have, like, a huge belly like last time. Like, at least not until, like, she hasn't gotten there yet. I mean, she looked pregnant. Like, you can tell she's definitely been, like, holding this back for a while. I think
also she probably didn't say anything. She probably in, like, her, like, halfway through her second trimester, I would say. Because, like, I think people speculated so much because of the fact, like, all the T channels and everything were like, oh, look at this Insta thing. Look at this, like, pregnant. Yeah. So I think it was kind of just like, oh, okay, cool. I think they probably would have done the same thing that they did, and, like, it would just been a couple weeks until, like, the baby's born, which I think is cute for them because they get to have.
Well, yeah, and don't get me wrong. Like, let me tell you, the Kardashians fucking should, but their editing team is chef's kiss on fucking fire. Like, yes. These videos that, like, these bitches put out are fucking amazing. Like, really, like, they're very entertaining. They really know how to, like, pull at some emotional heartstrings. Like, they're really cool.
But it looks actually like it's a home thing. Like, it looks like the video that, like, her and Trav, like, she's taking
with millions of dollars.
No, I get that, but I'm saying in the sense of, like, when she's at the, like, obviously you can't take a whole production into the fucking, like, ultrasound area where she's getting, yeah. And it's like, you can see that it's Travis holding, like, either a camera or, like, his phone or whatever.
See, or, yeah, like, it's cool, you know, they, like, throw in the home videos versus, like, the professional stuff. Yeah, it's really cool. I like that
part. And then it's, like, obviously, like, she's behind the scenes of her taking, like, pictures and stuff to document for herself. Like, that's cool, and I think that's dope, and I love that for her. But I also understand your thing is where it's like, okay, been there, done that. But I think it's a cute thing for herself. Like, maybe this is her thing that she's going to have for her kids. Like, little semi, quote unquote, home videos, you know?
Well,
of the pregnancy, that's just them. It's intimate. They were at home. They were spending that time together, you know?
She better do this for her next child if she has another one. Because now no one expects anything less. Like, now this is what I expect every time.
Exactly.
Don't disappoint me, Kylie.
And I think that's why she probably came out sooner than she did with Stormi, was because with Stormi, everyone was just kind of like, damn, like, okay, hiatus, like, what the fuck is going on, Kylie?
As where everyone kind of knew this time.
At this time, they kind of started thinking like, oh, she did this last time, so she has to be preggers. But also, I didn't know she was back with Travis.
Really?
Did you know?
Yeah.
Oh. I also think that maybe she might have possibly gotten back with Travis after they found out they were pregnant. Or she was like, I really want to have baby number 2 for Stormi. And did the whole, like, Khloe Kardashian type thing where she was like, I'm going to get back with Tristan. So, like, my babies, like, have the same.
Just
like,
all have the same baby daddies.
Yeah. You know? I kind of wonder if that was a thing. If she was kind of like.
That's what I kind of thought too. But.
Well, why did they break up to begin with?
I don't know.
It wasn't, like, anything crazy. I don't think, like, because there was never anything, like, big public of them, like, fighting or any shit. It was just kind of, like...
Wasn't there, like, cheating scandals? Wasn't there, like, videos of, like, Travis Scott out at, like, clubs or some shit with other girls?
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't even remember them announcing they broke up.
Well...
But I also don't stay in touch that much.
See, and I feel like I used to follow the Kardashians a lot, but now I'm just... Not so much. I followed them a lot more when
it was, like, on E! I know it just went off of E, but still.
Yeah, I mean, what the world...
I feel like they're not relevant no more.
Well, what's the world going to be like when we can't keep up with the Kardashians anymore?
I don't really like the fact that I can't keep up with them anymore, even though it did get kind of boring the last 2 seasons.
I will say, like, yeah, I was someone who, like, loved the Kardashians. I watched them all the time. But now, like, yeah, I won this last season. I don't really have a desire to watch. Of course, I'm going to watch it, but I'm not like... Ooh,
I'm not like, oh my god, I need to see it. Yeah. I'm not like checking Hulu for updates and shit. But I also, I don't know. I'm like confused by it.
By what?
By like the whole Kylie thing. Like Kylie and Travis. Like I know it's so like, doesn't matter. But like, I do wonder, like, did they just get back together so they could just have like, is Travis still like in love with her? And he's just like, oh my god, yes, let me knock you up. Like, what the fuck?
And then she's just like,
and she's like, and she's just like, yeah, motives. No, and she's just kind of like, yeah, of course, because I want my babies to have the same dad. I don't want them to have like multiple, like, you know, I don't want to have multiple baby daddies because I feel like all of her sisters don't have multiple baby daddies. Like Scott is the dad to all of Kourtney's kids. Kanye's the dad to all of Kim's kids. You know, and Khloe kind of is like, yeah, I don't want like. Which is kind of toxic, to be quite honest. Like, if you broke up, there's a reason you broke up.
Right.
Like, maybe not have a baby.
Well, and they always say, too, they use the, like, argument that, they're like, oh, we're great co-parents and we get along so great and it's so awesome. And I'm like, well, if you guys got along so great and your parents so well, shouldn't y'all just be together?
Not
but obviously
necessarily.
something's like not working out so well.
No, because like some people are great co-parents. Like, I think because they don't, in the sense of like they don't step on each other, like they don't try to badmouth one another. I think I have a lot of friends whose parents are divorced and they've stated that they were like, well, it's just frustrating because, like, my mom says one thing and she's always like, well, your dad was this way, that way to me, blah, 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 during our relationship. And it's like, okay, cool. Maybe to you, there was some bad, like, energies and you guys didn't communicate well, but he's a great dad to me. Or, like, the dad would be like, your mom did this to me during our relationship, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, that's great. That's y'all's relationship. But to me, she's a great mom.
Yeah, like, you know? Have a different relationship.
So, because, like, I mean, my parents have, like, a great relationship with one another, but sometimes with me, it's not the best relationship, or like, you know, and I can't just be like, my mom's gonna be like, well, your dad's amazing to me. It's like, okay, well, sometimes he's not the nicest to me. We bicker like fucking no other, you know?
Your mom and dad's relationship hopefully is going to be a little different than you and your dad's relationship.
No, I'm saying it's like, even my mom, like, I mean, my dad can be like, well, your mom's perfect to me. Like, I don't understand why you think she's so bad. And it's like, okay, well, my mom and I butt heads like no other. Like, we don't ever see eye to eye on anything, even the smallest of things, you know? So it can't just be like, just because y'all's relationship is like good or bad means that my relationship with them is dependent on that, you know?
Yeah, but shouldn't that I feel like that's actually good though, because personally I feel like your parents should be on a united front. Like, you shouldn't have parents who are like, one person's going to tell you one thing and then the other person's going to tell you another thing, and then that just leads to like a whole bunch of other confusion. So
I definitely think that like the Kylie Travis thing is probably like a mature thing to do. Like, they co-parent great. That means that they have good communication with one another and they're like, look, this is okay for Stormy, this is not okay for Stormy. But maybe in their relationship, like, to each other, they probably didn't have maybe the best, or whatever the case was that made them break up. But saying that they're great co-parents, I think that's amazing, because like right now with fucking, what do you call it, like Kim and Kanye, like,
are they back together now? I think, like, did you see that thing with his whole
not.
like, well, when he did his like album thing or whatever, like the album release party, the like very last night right before the album dropped, he had brought like Kim out and she was wearing this like big old like white dress thing and like a veil, like there was like a veil over her head and everything, and then like they were like sitting together at the show. So people are now thinking like they're together.
Maybe she's just like supporting him because like he's like the father of her kids.
Well,
but I don't think
that's like a little too far to be supporting. Personally, I would think, especially too with like, I feel like all the current, all like how like public and
doesn't
shit,
he have like a whole ass new girlfriend that he's like stated about?
Where did Wyoming? You see that?
I don't know. Someone. Okay, my friends are really into like drama and shit. So like, one of my friends told me that she was like, no, he like lives with his girlfriend in Wyoming.
I know, like, forever ago, there was that, like, false rumor that Jeffree Star and Kanye were together living in Wyoming.
Not that rumor.
But that's, like, the last thing I heard.
This is, like, some, like, beautiful, like...
Oh, Lord.
Caramel-skinned woman.
I feel like you definitely should have looked into that one.
I don't know, but I thought he had a girlfriend.
I don't know. Let me see.
No, it's not even like Bro... I didn't think we would get onto a tangent on Kim, bro. We go on tangents. I looked up on Kylie.
I'm like, I can totally hear my typing.
See?
Well, wait a minute. Let's see.
It's rumored. Like, she's like a model.
Looks like Kanye West and his new girlfriend have split up.
Okay, well, whatever.
See, and so
I don't know, but see, that's the thing, is like having such a public fucking relationship.
Well, yeah, and I mean, it's that clear. Like, I've seen like even like Googling this, like there's so many different articles that say so many different things just right on the first page. Like, how the fuck do you know?
I really would have loved if like Jeffree Star thing was true though, because I feel like that.
Could you fucking imagine if that was actually true? Like, what the fucking internet would have done, and like
I would have loved it.
Oh. That would have been fucking crazy. I mean, shoot. All rumors have a bit of truth in them, so, like...
I feel like maybe Jeffree slid into Kanye's DMs.
Something, and, like,
maybe... Or he, like, slid into Kim's DMs and was like, yo, can you, like, come on my channel? Because, you know, Kim goes on, like, other people's channels. like YouTube channels, like makeup gurus and stuff. Maybe he was like, yo, like, I'm fucking sucking right now. Can you come on my YouTube channel? And she said some shit. And then he, like, DM'd Kanye. And Kanye was like, man, fuck that shit, whatever. Like,
that's reaching, bitch.
I know,
that's
I know.
Reaching. I mean,
I love hypotheticals.
You're coming up with, like, a whole ass story.
I love
hypotheticals.
Right, they're so fun.
All right. We're almost, like, 40 minutes into this bitch already. And we still got a lot to talk about. So we're going to take a little break. And when we get back into it, we'll get to it. All right, and we are back from our break. We looked up some stuff and we got some exciting things coming up here at the end. But first, I don't remember if we talked about this.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out if we had talked about this. Like, I know we talked about it amongst ourselves, but we're not sure if we put it in the podcast or not for last week.
But
Cody's done his research a little bit more into the topic, so we want to talk about it. Does everyone know
how, like, people apparently are fucking eating horse dewormers, like eating it and then thinking that it's going to prevent or like cure COVID, and then these people are getting like severely ill. And I want to know, like, why are people fucking thinking that you can take something that is meant for a fucking horse or a cow, something that is like so much bigger than you are, and thinking that you can take that as medicine for yourself? Like, it has gotten so bad, like the actual FDA page, like Twitter page tweeted saying, "You're not a horse, you're not a cow. Seriously, y'all, stop it." Like, how?
We may be able to use their shampoo to make our hair look pretty, but we can't do anything else that they do.
Well, I mean, apparently, like, this isn't a new thing. Like, it's just recently started getting media traction because people are using it for the wrong reasons. Like, I guess you can use this to, like, help fight parasites. And there's, like, some studies where doctors will use it.
Yes,
with like the correct amount of dosage because they're doctors and they know what they're doing.
And they ask you to come back and get a checkup after like 3-4 days or 2 days or whatever the case it may be. They don't tell you to fucking keep the dewormer in your fucking body forever.
No, and like legit people are now like just buying this shit online and just like putting it in themselves all willy-nilly, and then getting like severe vomiting, like diarrhea, drowsiness. Some person, like, I looked into it, some person experienced visual hallucinations, like literally from fucking horse dewormer that you shouldn't be taking in the fucking first place.
It kills parasites, not viruses, bro. Like, literally, just anyone out there, if you're thinking of it, don't do it. You're an idiot.
Like, well, apparently you can't because now everyone has bought it out of like every single fucking Tractor Co. Like anywhere that people can buy it. Everywhere is like.
And think of the horsies.
Backstocked.
Like, what if the horsies actually have parasites that they need to get rid of? Like, because
well, now they can't because people are eating it.
You're harming the horsies, guys.
It was crazy too because I was looking and apparently there's like actual state representatives who are supporting like the use of this.
Dumbasses.
So it doesn't surprise me. Arkansas State Representative Robin Lundstrom was apparently in support of people using this paste, and a mayor in Alaska, Charlie Pierce, was like, "Hell yeah, people, inject yourself."
Alaska's just not real in my eyes.
Well, my mom actually just took a trip to Alaska and just got back. She said it was beautiful. I want to go see the Northern Lights. Honestly, that's why I'd go. I would want to go see the Northern Lights. I heard the sun
does not go down in Alaska sometimes.
That's what she said. She said it didn't get dark until like 11:30 at night. Yeah, that's
disgusting.
Could you imagine?
My internal clock would fucking hate me.
Okay, but I would love the winter times where it would be dark all the time. Like, that would be sick. I would love it.
No, I would hate that. My internal clock would hate me.
Oh, don't you feel more productive at nighttime?
No.
Oh, I'm such
I'm
a
an early bird. Early bird gets the worm.
Mm-mm.
I wake up at like 3:30 every morning, pretty much. Well, because of work, too.
See, I wake up early. I think like I wake up like 7:30, 8 o'clock every day, which I think is pretty, like, because it's a decent time.
No, yeah,
I like having my mornings. I like having my afternoons, like knowing the split. But I still, like, I want to stay up till, like, 3, 4 a.m. and
Well, see, I would love to. I just
maximize as much of my time as I can.
I work at a breakfast place now, and we open at 6 a.m., and then I'm, like, opening the stores for me to be there by 5, and I live 35 minutes away.
Yeah, dude.
So
I did breakfast, and
I
that was
don't
really
mind
hard
it,
waking
though.
up.
Like, even, like, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I don't go into, like, class. Into work. I have class. But I still wake up. And then, like, I'm very productive in the mornings. Like, I get my work done for school, take a shower, all that shit. Like, I'm pretty productive. Like, I'm pretty fucking proud of myself.
No, that's good. I just bought this shirt from the thrift store. Not this one, but,
Oh, yeah, the one you were showing me?
Yeah, I got this really cool shirt. It's definitely, like, Saved by the Bell vibes from it. It's super cool. But it's a little bit too tight in my chest area, so I'm like, okay,
He's been hitting the gym a little too hard.
No, it's because I'm fat and my titties, like, are pushing out the shirt. But I've, like, have this shirt now, and I'm like, okay, well, now I have to, like, work out so I can fit into this shirt because I really like this shirt. And so now apparently I've decided that I'm going to try to come up with some sort of plan to, like, get me to get up in the mornings and actually do something. I don't know what it'll be, though. I hate working out. Working out's the worst.
I love it. I love yoga and Pilates.
Maybe. I would try yoga. Oh,
Would you try Pilates with me? I'll take you to a Pilates class. I don't know what that is. It's great. It's amazing. It's only $20. Come on. Go with me.
I don't know what it is. What is it?
Look it up and you'll love it. The Beverly Hills Housewives do it.
Why don't you just tell me what it is?
It's like, it's hard to explain. You use this, like, machine. It's a contraption. It's all springs. And you work out on it, but it, like, elongates you. And, like, and then you're not sore the day of. But then you go to bed and you wake up and you're like, holy fucking shit, I'm sore. It feels like stretching a lot of the times, but it's a lot of, like, it's not just stretching at all. It's great. You should try it with me one day. Let's do that.
I want to do the, what you call it? The yoga with goat yoga. I want to try that.
I heard that they poop.
Of course they poop. They're goats, but they probably don't poop on you.
On you?
I feel like if that happened, people wouldn't do it, but people do it all the time, and I'm like,
nuh-uh, what if they get, like, okay, no. It's just gonna stinky. Goats aren't even cute, bro. If it was dog yoga, I would do it.
They're so little. They're so cute.
Bro, if it was dog yoga, I'd do it. If it's goats aren't cute.
It's only like $20.
Goats are not cute.
Goat yoga.
Goats are not cute.
Do you hear this? Do you hear this goat shaming that's happening right now? You're shaming goats. Why? What do you have against goats?
They're just not that cute. I wouldn't want to spend $20 to go do yoga with them. They stink.
I'm disappointed. And you said you didn't like my opinions, bitch. Okay, so honestly, Sim kind of, like, came here faster than I thought, so we came up with a topic here on the fly.
New York Fashion Week!
Yeah, just started yesterday. Can you believe that? Wow.
We're so excited! Not really.
I mean, I don't know. But
I mean, we just looked up
I had seen that apparently Gunna had
trending.
Like posted this outfit, and oh my gosh.
Homie was trending on Twitter.
We're going to hopefully figure out how to put a picture of him up here.
If not, y'all got Google.
Somewhere.
Look it up. Hopefully right here. In between us.
It'll be there. But, like, this outfit right now, pull it up so we can see it, Sim. Like, we need to, like, examine this so we can talk about it. Because, as you guys can see, I mean...
Like... Okay, one.
How
you're in New York. It's like the fashion capital of fucking the world. Not really, actually. It's just of the US, pretty much, right? Okay. Anyways, homie's wearing fucking bike, like if you were a mailman, you were wearing these shorts.
No, they look like frat boy shorts. That's exactly what they are.
No, because they're not like they're too long. Frat boy shorts are like.
Dude, no! Look, his knees are right here.
I know, but
those
they wear short. They wear them like 6-inch inseams now. Frat boys are weird. It's disgusting.
Though they are not that short. That's exactly how short they are.
I don't know. Anywho, then he's wearing these weird ass boots, so all you see is his freaking knees.
Okay, his boots. I feel
they look like trash bags.
Well, like, It looks like the idea is that they're supposed to be the rest of his pant. Right?
It's stupid.
That's what it looks like it's supposed to be. Like, it's like the short and then the boots are supposed to make up the rest of the pant. But
his shorts are too short.
Yeah, with the way his shorts end and the way that his boots end, all you see is like a wonky ass knee.
Yeah.
Like, his knee looks really weird.
It does. It does. Okay, now let's move up to the shirt.
Yeah, so it's
like a fishnet.
Yes, but it's a fancy fishnet.
It's a fancy. He's rich. It's got
He's a rich.
What
bitch,
is this?
So
on the sleeves, like cuffs. What is it called?
Yeah, it's definitely like cuffed.
Okay, so it's cuffed. He has a cuffed like fishnet shirt that's a turtleneck.
Okay, I'm questioning though with this like jacket that he's connected to. Is that connected to the vest? Is that connected to the shirt?
No.
Or is that on top of it?
I think it's on top.
Okay.
So he's wearing a leather vest, on top of his fishnet turtleneck shirt.
Oh, yeah, it is a turtleneck. Dude.
And then he has 3 ginormous, or it could be one very, very chunky necklace that's wrapped 3 times, but it looks like
a
it's
long chain that's continuously wrapped.
Yeah, so he wrapped it around his neck 3 times.
So here's my thing, homie. I'm like, you are a very famous rapper. You've got the dough. You obviously, well, that's not like you obviously have people that are looking out for you obviously have publicists and all this shit. So
how did you let him go out of the house like this? Who said
that was okay? Who looked at him and said, yep. You look
walked
good.
The red carpet at New York Fashion Week, fall 2021.
Well, I mean, hopefully he didn't. Luckily, we're just looking at a picture of him in a backyard, so we don't really know exactly what's going on with this picture. But
side note, Cody didn't know what season we were in when we were looking up New York Fashion Week clothes.
I don't even know what month it is, dude.
He was like, "Wait, are we in spring?" And I was like, "What?"
It's still so hot,
September.
But it's getting cooler. So,
pumpkin spice has entered Starbucks. That's how you know it's fall time.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot. We argued how pumpkin spice is the worst.
It's not the worst. I just don't care for
No, it's disgusting.
Pumpkin flavor.
There's no reason for you to have it. But anyways,
okay, next.
Whoever approved this, gonna fire them. Fire them instantly.
And if it was you, honestly, stop making decisions for yourself.
Yeah, because this is not good. This is not good.
You have enough money to pay someone else to make decisions for you.
Okay, on to the next. I'm sorry for you, sir. Ooh,
Kehlani.
We have Kalani here. This is actually cool. I'm
She's
really digging
modern,
Corella.
Yeah, I was going to say modern
Deville,
Corella
vibe. The makeup looks really good too.
Bro, the makeup's always fierce on Kehlani, not gonna lie. I love the whole she's literally covered head to toe, but she looks so sexy.
It's all red, but it works.
She looks so sexy. She's covered head to toe.
Fashion, but it looks good. It's such a big jacket though. Her head looks so small.
It does, because it's such a. I think it has the shoulder pads. That's what's making her look like
her
a pea
head is tiny compared to how
it's
big
just too,
that jacket is making her body
the
look.
The shoulders go out too much with the shoulder pads, but I don't know. It's something so
she looks like
sexy about the fact that
toy soldier.
You know what would look so much better? If her hands weren't actually in it. You know how they just put it over their shoulders? I don't know why. I feel like that would.
You know what would be better if it was big enough where it covered her whole hand, so it looked like she didn't have hands.
Yes.
And so she was just walking around
dude,
her hands inside her sleeve.
Kehlani is sexy, dude. I don't know what to say else about her, but she's sexy.
No, I'm really digging the Corella Deville vibe here.
I love the hair. The Corella hair is doing it for me.
10 out of 10. Good job. What is this? It was apparently for a show too. Beautiful, beautiful show.
Nice,
it says here on the
Insta
post. We don't know.
We are not sure. We don't know.
We just wanted to see some looks. We thought it'd be fun to comment on them.
All right, next. Aquarius. I don't know what that was. Aquaria, sorry.
Anyways, I don't know. Now you've got me questioning it. But I thought this look was cool.
I don't know about the hair. I
think that's the statement piece.
No, I know that, but I feel
making
the hair, I feel it looks like that yellow that people get to, right? Like the egg yellow that they don't want when they're trying to go platinum. I feel if it was more highlighter, neon,
It
yellow.
does kind of look like egg yolk.
You
now
know?
that you said that, because
I feel like if it was like highlighter yellow, then I'd be like, hell yeah.
I think my brain just kind of instantly just said highlighter yellow.
Yeah.
But now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh.
It does look like an egg yolk, doesn't it?
Exactly like it. The middle of it.
Yeah. I feel like it should be, I wish it was more highlighter yellow. Maybe it's just the picture. Maybe in like person it was a highlighter yellow. But in the picture I feel like maybe, yeah. But anyways, the whole fucking vibe of her fit was fucking amazing.
Oh, it's super sick. Like,
she's wearing like, what's it say on it?
That's what I'm trying to, I think, is that just scribble or is it a different language?
I don't fucking know, but it's so cool. It's like a whole like mesh
I think it is
bodysuit on top of.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Who the fuck knows?
No, it is. I think it is. 100%.
But it's a mesh bodysuit that has like wording on it. And then it's like her top.
Got a corset in the middle too.
Top is like a bow, which is super cute. That's covering her boobies. And then she's wearing like a really black, it's a black undie.
I'm just saying, anyone who can pull off a black lip, 10 out of 10. I give you the confidence points, and then 2, you look fierce.
She's so subtle with her like accessories too, though. It's like, bro.
Oops.
That's okay.
All right, here we go.
Oh, that was it. And then we have Sierra's picture that's on there.
Oh. Let me look here. We gotta pull up one more. Ooh. Where'd it go? Oop. Uh-oh. Please hold here while we find this.
Sierra was wearing like an olive green suit or dress. It was super cute with like a above the knee whatchamacallit. Just type in Sierra.
Oh, this is how I found it last time.
Oh, well.
Watch it just like disappear, and apparently we like never saw it. And it didn't exist.
No, we did see it.
No, it just apparently didn't exist. Everything was just all made up.
I mean, we have this Dolce & Gabbana look from her, but
here it is.
There she is.
Okay, boom. It should be up on the screen. It should be up for us. Oop, now we got us add here. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we are. Sierra. What's up? This is actually, I love it. One, I just love everything Sierra does because I love Sierra. That color looks so
beautiful on her, and the jacket just looks so soft.
Okay, yeah, well, like, even look on the inside of it, too. The inside looks comfortable.
It looks like a blankie.
And look at the boots. The boots look like it's filled with the same type of material.
Is it a jacket? No, it's a corset top and a skirt, bro. What the fuck? That's actually super nice.
Yeah.
But it's very plain and simple for, like, Fashion Week, not gonna lie.
But honestly, it's a statement. Like, it's all green. Like, someone's gonna look at that shit. It says, Sierra could have been mistaken as a model.
Well, obviously, she's fucking Sierra, dude. What
she's
the fuck?
Flawless. No, 10 out of 10. She looks great.
I love when she does, like, the sleek, like, straight hair.
Dude, that's, like, her look.
I know. I just love when she has it down, though, because a lot of the times, like, she'll wear it in a pony or something. But, like, I know she does, like, in her, but anyway.
Do you remember when she was doing her bob? Yeah. That was cool.
Okay, and the last person we got is Lil' Kim.
Lil' Kim.
We have a lot of things to say about Lil' Kim.
The outfit is kind of cool. The outfit is probably the most, like, statement outfit.
But do you know what it reminds me of? Is, those, like, teddy bears that were going around that were, like, roses?
Oh, the teddy bear roses?
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
It does. It really does, kind of. But it looks, I mean...
It's just a lot. The hair going all the way down to the floor.
Oh, shit, it does touch the floor.
Dude, it literally goes all the way down. Like, that's a lot.
I would be so scared that get wrapped around my shoe and then I just, like, yank my own fucking hair out, dude.
And I'd be super scared, like, what if, like, someone was mad at you and they're just like, yeet?
Dude, well, they'd have to run a mile before you, like, fucking
It's super easy to pull that. Or, like, what if it gets stuck in a door?
Yeah, like, you have to make sure your hair is with you. Like, your hair is, like,
you would have to make sure that it has to be on the side when you go to the bathroom. Otherwise, it's definitely taking a dunk in the toilet.
You have to really just be watching your fucking hair. Like, because
that's just too much. Way too much.
I don't know. I also, like, Lil' Kim's been around for a long, long time, you know.
Her face has gone through a lot.
Which I mean, like, I am not bashing plastic surgery or anything.
No,
like,
but she looks like a whole new person.
I wish I could get it myself.
She looks like a whole ass new person. Like, doesn't even look like anything.
But yeah, I'm like, if y'all didn't know what Lil' Kim looked like in like 2000, you should go look that up.
And then put put before and after.
I'm not saying she's like ugly now, and she was definitely like pretty back then, and she was like that bitch back then.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's not like she did anything wrong through the way. She still looks great, but she just looks so different. Like, I remember, like, it was just recently when I was looking at her, like, I don't know what happened, but I thought about Lil' Kim. And so I went to go, like, find her Instagram, and I come up on her Instagram, but I genuinely thought it wasn't her. So I was like, who the fuck is this bitch? Like, is there a different Lil' Kim?
Like,
and then I was like, oh, fuck, that's her. Like, damn, like, totally unrecognizable from, like, the image that I had imprinted in my head.
And the thing, okay, sorry, going back to this outfit for a second, Lil' Kim, from what I remember, is very small. Like, she's short. So, like, sorry, small wasn't the right word. I said schmall, and if you see it in the video, I'm like going like this because she's short. Schmall is my word though for short peoples. That, like, I don't know, if she's not wearing heels, it looks like, or very tiny heels, I would have definitely like upped the heel and been like, bitch.
Okay, I didn't even notice that, but yeah, come on, bitch. Like what is that, grandma heel?
Yeah, you were wearing a grandma heel. And the fact that, like, that would have, like, it's literally touching the floor, Cody. Like, her hair.
Oh, yeah, you can see it.
Hazard. I don't know. Anyways, I just think that she's short. I feel like that makes her look shorter almost, in a sense. I feel like when you have, like, short hair as a short person, it does kind of, like, make you look like
a little bit more taller. And
yeah.
elevated.
I feel like when you have really long hair, it's like, damn, bitch, like, you're already short. Why do you have all that hair?
I just can't believe. I mean, I like the dress, though. She's the most...
It really does cinch her waist in. Like, I like the fact that it has that cutouts from the roses on her side. So it's like, girl, I have an itty-bitty waist, you know? But I also just think it gives me teddy bear vibes.
Why was she, like, the only one, though, like, stunting? Like, where's everybody else?
Well, that other girl was, like, that Petra girl, but we just couldn't find a full outfit of hers.
Well, I mean, yeah, but... Where's everybody else? Like, where's all these looks? I mean, I know it just started yesterday, but
day.
I know, but I want to see that shit now.
Hers was like this, like it was all like furry and stuff.
Well, I mean, that's a look on its own, I guess. Like, you popping off, sis.
You see?
I
just don't like the hair.
That's the thing. I'm like, her hair is just so thin.
It's like grandma hair.
Well, it looks like her hair starts on the side of her head and not in the middle of her head.
And I don't like the fact that it's like on her neck like that in that picture.
Oh my god, it looks like it's like wrapped around her
yeah,
head.
It looks like it's choking her.
Scarf. It is.
Oh, ew, no. That's disgusting, no.
That was not a look. That was a flop.
Yeah, no, not a thing.
Listen, it's been a saying for a while, and it is probably the true thing. Like, money does not give you taste.
No, it does not.
Not at all. And I mean, who knows? Like, maybe we'll just see everybody else. Everybody, like wrapping their hair around their neck. I mean, ooh, it's cool seeing it like long.
But I don't like the hair still, now that you mentioned that it literally...
She looks like a bird. Like...
Yeah. I don't like how it's stringy. I wish it was just one whole cape.
Ew, yeah.
You know?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's giving me very, like, bird vibes. Especially with the, like, blue hair.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
We're gonna...
And then also the fact that... Okay, I'm gonna put you on blast for a second. We were looking at people, and I saw Katie Holmes, and I was like, oh, she's, like, pretty basic, whatever, and stuff, right? And Cody goes, who's Katie Holmes?
I don't know what the fuck Katie
And I was like,
Holmes
bro, she's literally, like, Tom Cruise's ex-wife. Like, the whole thing of, like, she, like, didn't want her daughter being around, like, Scientology and all that shit. You don't remember that? And he's like, I don't know what the fuck she is.
No, I just know that Tom Cruise is a part of Scientology. So I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
But anyways, that was my only putting him on blast. But anyways, I think that's it.
Oh, we should talk about Scientology one time.
No.
That shit's crazy.
That shit gives me a migraine.
That Leah Remini documentary, did you watch that?
No. Should I?
Oh, yes. It's on like A&E or something. I think that's where I
If
watched
it's not
it.
on Hulu or Netflix,
I think it's on Hulu.
Okay.
Dude, so good. That shit was crazy. Like, one, all of the people that they actually got to participate was really crazy, and it really went in depth with like how fucked up Scientology is and how like much of just like
What is it called?
it's called Leah Remy Scientology in the Aftermath or something like that.
Okay. I'll look
Just
it up.
look up Leah Remy Scientology and it'll pop up. But so good. And they actually had like 2 seasons, I think. And then now I actually believe they have a podcast together where they still talk about Scientology, which I'm like,
I honestly thought
fancy.
when you first said it, I thought you were saying Leanne Rhymes, and I was like, huh? But then it like registered that you're saying Leah Remy, so I was like, okay.
Yeah,
I don't know
we'll have
why.
to talk about that because that'll be like really cool.
Okay, I'm done. I'll look into it.
All right, sick. Well,
I think that's it for today.
all right. Obviously, we're gonna improve on everything. We're gonna learn how to like talk in front of a camera for next week because I feel like we didn't do that great. But we're gonna just put it out there anyways. Just because we record it doesn't mean we have to watch it. So we just do it and then pretend it doesn't exist. You know,
Yeah, pretty much.
Can't be embarrassed if it doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying?
And I promise not to eat French fries in any of the other episodes because I went ape shit on those fries.
Dude, kind of went a little ham. I was expecting us to just kind of eat it for the bit and then like put them away, and you were just going
I can't.
in.
Potatoes, I have like they're my kryptonite, bro.
No.
You know that.
Oh no, I get it. I get you, girlfriend.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for supporting us. That's like super, super sweet. We're hopefully gonna get like a ton more people, and we're just gonna keep getting better and better for you guys.
And we will see y'all next week.
Bye.
Peace out.